Am I live? Hello? Anybody here? I hope you can hear me. It looks like the mic is picking up. Hello? I don't know why I'm saying this out loud as I type it. I meant two exclamation marks, not two ones. My apologies for the delay. I'll write that in chat just in case anybody shows up late. Hi. Okay, you guys are still around. You guys are so nice. Is that gonna become a new thing? Just 1-1. What is 1-1? Okay, yes, I am. All right, so we're 2 in. Apparently one of them is me sometimes. Sometimes it disappears. Hopefully Snowy comes back too. I'm very glad you're here, Ray. I'm sorry if I got a little bit off topic or all over the place with the last thing we were talking about. I was getting a bit loopy, but I really just want to say again, that looks off. That's what I want to say again. I meant, um, thank you so much for sharing that. Like, I'm glad because that means that we're succeeding in making this place safe, a safe place, a chill place. And believe me, sorry, just trying to get my rubber band to stop collecting hair. Curly hair does that. But we're going to keep this a safe place, and I'm good at making sure of that because I don't take shit. I'm not used to having someone here for the beginning of the live. Also, it was really fun when we had 2 people. I don't know how to let other people know, like how to let Snowy know. Not that I have any problem with it just being you, right, by the way. Either way, we're having fun. It just seemed like both of you were also having fun together in the chat. No, I know. It's just still, it means something. And it's sort of like a rite of passage, like to have a community like that. And that you trust me and the place and everything. I'm hoping it'll continue that way. Yeah, I think she has the belt. I always say she or he. I don't know why. It's just, I've said it before. I'm just used to being around females. I usually just refer to everyone as she, or I watch too much Drag Race. I don't know. But thank you for turning on the bell. I hope it actually works all the time. People keep subscribing and unsubscribing to me, or randomly. Live stream should be at the top of the subscriber inboxes. What does that mean? Am I just like, I don't even know how to subscribe to people properly, much less be a YouTuber. Oh, Snowy. Snowy. I feel like I want to make it sound more Russian. Oh yeah, I think that's happened. I've seen that with people, or like at the top it'll be red. But in any case, thank you all for coming back and joining me again. I titled it the same because we were still talking about the whole topic of apologies. Dr. Mike, do you want to start on that? Or. Okay, I said I wanted to make it sound like it. I didn't say that I know how to read. To be honest, the first time when I just saw that out of the corner of my eye because of my bad eyesight, I thought you wrote Chernobyl. That's where my brain just goes to the darkest thoughts. Wait, are you comparing yourself to Chernobyl? If so, can I help you with your self-esteem a little bit because that's a bit sad. For those of you that don't know, that was when a nuclear reactor went off, like, killed a bunch of people. But okay, I'm not sure what the same thing right it part is speaking about, but what do you want us to start with? Do you want me to continue on the Dr. Mike situation? Because I don't want to title this or use that tag just for the sake of it or clickbait. So do you want to start with that or go with something else to just begin with? Why does it keep going light and dark? Is that just my thing? It'll just forever be like it's not even my screen going dark. Dr. Mike, I put a link in the last video. Let me see if I can put the link again. He was a doctor who kept saying a bunch of stuff about oh yeah. Well, it's not getting it off my chest. It's just talk about my opinion. But I wanted since can you catch up Snowy about it in the chat? Because I don't want to be too repetitive. But then again, these are two separate videos. But basically, minor recap. I added the link before to his apology video. He put up an apology video starting off with basically explaining his train of thought, which makes sense, but at the same time, that's not usually the proper way. There's a reason why a lot of YouTuber apologies don't work out right. It's because the order of an apology psychologically really affects whether or not it's believed and whether or not it's actually genuine, and it's a way of telling whether or not it's genuine. Just checking in on the chat. Yes, that's the one with the yacht party. The one that was told to be the sexiest person alive, and Ray had the best line of saying that his dentists that are hotter. Nothing against dentists, but it was just so perfectly timed. I loved it. Yeah, so I added in the link to the last video because I prefer to let people see things, form their own opinion, and then I'll share mine. But I'll jump right into mine since at least you have a basic idea. And it was very disappointing because of the whole medical professional thing. Like, of all people. Also, does anyone else think? Oh, okay. That's good. Like, he put it on his smaller channel. He's been a YouTuber for a while. Longer than I have. Or at least putting up stuff longer. I don't know. But damn, does anybody else wonder how is it people keep doing this? Where they're like, I'm gonna do something dumb, then I'm gonna post a picture. Or I'm gonna put it somewhere where it can be found. And I'm like, how? Oh wait, do we have a new person here? I see 4. Hello to whoever the new person is. Nope, it's 3. Oh well. Governor Newsom, a restaurant, a bunch of medical professionals recently. Governor Newsom, I don't know a lot about these people. Oh, hi. Hello? New person. Not seeing Ray talking as much, and it's saying 3 people. I don't know if it's not counting me. But hi, everybody. Welcome, Lauren, or do you like Lauren or Lauren? I don't know. I'm half Arab. I pronounce things wrong. Governor of California. Wow, I really should have known that one. Of course. Why is it California is dumb with all the influencers, and then Florida is where a bunch of the influencers go to lose the last 2 brain cells? Nothing against the people who live there. It just seems that when people go there, that happens. And that's the part that's really like, oh well. Well, a bunch of the thing about Dr. Mike with his whole situation is that he's a YouTuber. We all know the government peoples are kind of fucking up, but that's not the topic of today. Florida man are born. The remnants of former YouTubers. You know, I checked mine, and it was apparently something about some guy thinking that his brains were being eaten. Or no, was that somebody else? My birthday was a hilarious one. I don't know if it was brains being eaten, something on fire, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's like of all things, one of the social media that I go into is YouTube. Maybe it's just because it's like a train wreck that you can't look away from, and it's kind of funny. And I'm wondering what my rite of passage thing will be. Let me see if I can turn this light up. There. Is that better lighting? Way better. With that, let me know if that's better. Hoping it is. Um, as far what bothers me with this one is it's not just governors and all that because that one can be on the news and everything. But YouTubers, there's a huge following and it's so widespread around the world and it's a lot of younger people too who are the ones who can be asymptomatic and spread it. And it's very hypocritical. And it's a different way of saying, hey, I'm sorry, this is fucked up. I made a mistake. I'm going to do my best to change, and I promise that I don't want to do it again. And I'm going to promise that I'm going to try to make a difference. But then there's a difference between that and when you say, hey, just to let you know, I heard about how all you guys are calling me out on this. I'm sorry. But just to let you know, I did this, this, and this, and this. And that was my thought process. So I thought it was okay. But just in case you guys still don't think it's okay, I'm sorry. Because that's what it sounds like to me. Oh, we're 5 people. Yay! Hello to whoever is new. Lighting fit for a king. Or a wallet YouTuber. Okay, good. I love how it's like shining down on me. And it keeps varying. But back on topic. We're gonna leave aside the political stuffs right now. And we're just gonna be talking about YouTuber stuffs. And with that, I'm going to say it's just so bizarre to me how people keep looking at these apology things and not learning and not catching on to the fact that if you fucked up, say it first, or if somebody finds out, everybody firstly are going to say that they're apologizing just because they got caught. Because logistically, yeah, they're going to apologize when people see it, but you don't know if they've apologized behind the scenes. So they're going to do that. But it's also a matter of you're going to apologize when you get caught no matter what. It's about how you do it, it's about how you address it. Oh, probably. Like, I didn't even know about his second channel, and I had already followed his first one. I didn't know about his second channel, but I didn't subscribe to it because it was just clips. I don't know. But the fact that it's on trending, I'm at least glad that it is because, oh, so it is my screen going dark that does that. But I'm glad that at least that it is on trending because then people can see, hey, a doctor messed up. But, and it's showing the people because he has such a large following. So, and it's such as he uploaded it to a small channel. I think that was where where it started. Okay, he already had started to dig the grave, but I think that's the part where the shovel was getting very much deeper because that is idiotic to me. I get not wanting to change the content of your channel, but an apology is unrelated to any content no matter what. So why wouldn't you upload it to the one that has the most people to see it? And if you have a logical basis to that, why didn't you say it in the video? Did you upload it there because it's shorter, so you thought it would go to the clips? Potentially, that's more logical. Obviously, there's a lack of thinking. But I think that more people need to acknowledge the fact that we're dumb as human beings. By more people, I mean like the more people who like keep messing up in front of people, they kind of need to go and just say like, oh yeah, I messed up. And most people don't really care about what you think and what. Oh, new person. Matthew Nothing. Hi, everybody say hi to Matthew. Do you want me to call you Matt or nothing? Okay, if I called you Nothing, that'd be a little bit difficult to keep up with. If there's anybody who's new here who doesn't know me or subscribe, please subscribe. because I'm planning to do a lot more lives, and I am very grateful for anyone who's joined. Like, thank you. Okay, Matt. I'll call you Matt then. Join us, Matt. Most of my videos are generally like a live, and I'm thinking I might go live regularly. All of y'all can at the end of this, I think we'll try to think of a good time, Pacific Standard Time for me, and whatever it is for all of you. Thank you all for giving him a good hello hugs, or whatever people do. I'm not quite sure what people do right now. Most of the time, people are just sort of bumping elbows, I think. Just a wave is fine. We're in a live, which is the perfect way to hang out. Because no one here, even my cat's social distancing from me, and we live together. She's over there, sitting. Her bed's there, but then she sits up there. Just cuz. Now, back on topic. I really just wanted to keep going into this whole, like, Dr.Mike thing, because it's just so stupid. So idiotic. And I saw Mama Dr. Jones and ZDoggMD, which are two other doctors on the website, on the YouTubes. And they are very good, like, YouTubers. I love ZDoggMD. And I think we should all acknowledge that people mess up. But I think the Dr. Mike needs to also acknowledge that he kind of messed up with how he addressed his mess up. And I talked a lot more about that in my previous live. So let me know in the comments if you want me to keep talking about that. Otherwise, I was thinking about just chilling and or doing Q&A. We could do that. Ask me anything, or we could talk about some other things. I'm not sure, because I talked so much about the other thing and I lost my train of thought, and that's the kind of person that I am, where if I lose my train of thought, then it kind of just like the sailboat. It's just gone, it's sunk. So if you guys could remind me what point that you would like me to touch on, because I just keep repeating how idiotic I think it is. But I was describing in the last one how in psychology there are from what in my studies, like 4 main important points of an apology, which are, in order: acknowledge the offending behavior, 2, state how the behavior was hurtful and express remorse, 3, make amends, and 4, promise the behavior will not happen again. Last one, I think, a promise to try or do your best to make sure it doesn't happen again. Human extinction. Matt, you said that it was new, but you said that you were new, but like I think you did. Either way, Snowy, okay. I have no problem talking about human extinction, because it looks like I think the human brain cells are on their way to extinction. The sailboat goes off the rails. All right, you guys are just roasting me right now, and I love it so much. But I think that expresses exactly how it is. Now, I was just gonna finish up with this about what an apology is. Oh, that was the first thing you heard when was it? Was I talking about human extinction? It's the apple juice talking, but it's coming out of my mouth, so I'm kind of responsible for it. And no, the sad part is that that's not just the apple juice. That's just literally what it's like when my ADHD meds start to wear off, or start to go down that road. Shit, my computer's dying, my computer's dying, my computer's dying, my computer's dying. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Okay, plugging in the computer now. Okay, I think we're okay. I think I saved it. Well, anyways, I'll finish up on the apology thing, because I just want, if any YouTuber watches this, just to let you know, you shouldn't start off with defending yourself. as much as it feels like you want to, you should start out by just saying, I fucked up and I'm sorry. And I don't know why it's so hard. I am a pretentious person. I can be very narcissistic. I can be very sociopathic. But it's not hard to just say, I'm sorry, I fucked up. End of story. Now, I have an explanation, not an excuse. But firstly, I want to let you know that this has hurt people, this is problematic to people, this isn't okay, and I take full responsibility for it. And I'm not going to say, I was about to say but the word but just like makes you an asshole, pun intended. That's where you get screwed over. So just say, hey, you can end it now because this is all that is necessary, because that's all I can say, and say that I'm going to do my best and not let this happen again. Now, if you care to know what my thought process was, this is it. It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it right. It just shows, here's the line of stupidity that led me to the stupid action. I don't know why it's so hard for people, because of how many apology videos have been out there. And they're scripted so much too. It's like, I think probably lawyers have looked at, like, does nobody get it? Like, it's just baffling. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat now. Oh, brain cells dying in Florida. Yeah, I was saying how it felt like when they entered Florida, the remaining brain cells died. But yeah, I just went on a full-on rant about how the amount of idiocy is just baffling to me. And I'm starting to realize, like, this is live, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like, I'm not afraid to be shitty sometimes. I'm not afraid to do any of that. But call me out, guys, if I am. And I'll apologize, but I'm not all high and mighty. And if somebody wants to say that in the comments, go ahead. I know myself, and I know if you give me a logical explanation, I'll listen to it. If not, oh well. Feel your own way. I mean, I think there's a part of it that could, just to, so you guys know, Lauren, do you mind if I call you, Lori, just to shorten it? Or Ren or something? Okay, wait, I'm gonna go back and read these. See, here's the point that I don't like when people say, is that they got caught. Inevitably, they're gonna get caught. That's why I say it's so stupid that they're taking pictures. It's like they're asking for it. That's the part that baffles me. And I liked your summary, Snowbee. And also, by the way, Lori, that sounds like I'm calling you a Lori, but if you don't mind me calling you that, it's okay. I'm shit at spelling too. Perfect. We're all easygoing here. I like it. But yeah, that's the problem people seem to forget. Firstly, people are going to get caught. Secondly, getting caught doesn't mean that they weren't going to apologize in the first place. But also, it's good to get caught because then you get faced with the self-awareness. But then we face the problem of people not understanding, when they're trying to apologize, the difference between an explanation and an excuse. And I hate the fact that he's obviously he's been educated. He seems fairly intelligent. And I get there could be a million reasons why. But it's just, he must have had a psych rotation. It wouldn't take you more than 2 seconds to look up online how to make like, even if you wanted to fake an apology, how to make it sound genuine. What I was reciting, by the way, that was from what I remember from my courses and stuff, what makes a genuine apology. Not how to fake one, but what makes one. But if someone wanted to fake one, you could do that. But if they genuinely feel sorry and they want that to come across honestly, I think it would be very, very helpful to look up how to properly state things. Or be honest, maybe go on a live so you can do it with the responses instead of just uploading something tiny to another place to try to save face. Wow, that rhymed. But you can't always get it back because the internet is forever, and you can't just erase your mistakes, and you can't pretend like you didn't do something when you did. And the stupidest thing in this, aside from the obvious, is that why the fuck did you take a picture? Why? That is what gets me. Why did they take pictures? Why did they post? Then again, maybe that shows the intelligence rate. But what I am so sad about is that this is going to impact the view of people on the medical community, people's view on the medical professionals community. I don't know if I said that in the right order of amenities, that part, but I'm a little hyped up right now because I'm a little pissed about the fact that, like, why? You have an obligation as a doctor. I don't care how shitty you feel. You feel shitty? Take yourself out of the equation so you're not going to hurt anybody. You feel shitty and you fuck up? Acknowledgement isn't the same. Acknowledgement and apologies mixed with an excuse is not the same thing as mixing it with an explanation. It doesn't. There is no equal outcome of it's okay. There's no way it's okay. There isn't a way for you to be left off the hook. And honestly, from a YouTuber that big, I doubt he's gonna lose enough followers. Like, I really don't think that's gonna be a huge impact. So I'm wondering what his idea, the whole putting it to the second channel for less people to see. Maybe it could be because he put shorter things. It was about, so he wanted to consolidate the videos that were shorter to that one, but I haven't checked that channel. I'm not sure, but even if it was about that, that would make more sense in terms of monetization. But did he monetize the video? I don't know. Can you monetize a video that's under 5 minutes? I don't know. Let me check. Is the chat seeing anything? Is my internet messed up? Please tell me my internet's still working. Yes, it is. Okay. So, I'd like to hear some opinions on this in the chat since I've ranted. So, let's go, guys. Tell me your opinions on this whole shit show and everything. I'd love to hear it, and then I can, respond. Give my voice a break too. Yeah, I think probably does depend on the video and probably the subscriber number, because YouTube loves to make it all about that. If you don't have enough subscribers, you don't have all the benefits, like being able to do live from your phone or have a community tab. I'm not talking about money, I'm just talking about the stupidity. Anyways, back to the channel. Well, I'm mainly speaking about it just in case anyone's heard about it. And even if they didn't, at least if you come across it, I don't know. I also was gonna briefly talk about that whole thing. I was wondering if it was worth it to talk about any of the other YouTube drama that's going on right now. I'm not exactly a drama channel, but I don't mind interjecting when it's something that's more impactful. Like, I've stepped in and I've talked about when it was about Shane Dawson. I believe I mentioned that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If I didn't, then late to the game, but I definitely should have. That was when I took a break because it was just so bad on YouTube. I think I've worn out this whole thing with Dr. Mike, so we're leaving that behind for now. But unless anybody has questions. But for I guess with this live, might as well do a bit of a reaction type of thing to drama for YouTube drama-ish stuff. Yeah, you remember the Onision. I remember I don't think I went into it, but I think I explained that the reason I took a break from YouTube was it was around the time when the whole thing about Shane Dawson and um the accusations and the alleged stuff came out, and I was just like, "Oh, oh, this is disgusting. Why is this still allowed to be here?" I just am baffled by the way YouTube is working. It's like what's going on right now with the whole creep show art being doxxed, which I'm very sorry about. Not that she would see this, but like that whole shit show. I wrote in a comment somewhere. I said, "Does anybody else feel like this is a delayed episode of the series The Twilight Zone?" Uh, Creepshow art ended up getting doxxed by accident, and I don't want to say that for anyone to try to find it, but I'm saying like that's not okay. She got doxxed by KJ or Kate, forget her name, Without a Crystal Ball. That whole situation, and Without a Crystal Ball is like suing a bunch of people or sending a bunch of shit to drama channels. I wonder, wouldn't it be funny if she managed to find me and send me a cease and desist? Even as a teeny tiny subscribe subscriber rate YouTuber. I think that would be very interesting. Hmm. Legally, though, it wouldn't really do anything. Well, it's not just that. It was like towards Instagram. It went through other platforms too. And Creepshow Art specifically does not put up her name, photo, or anything. And then KJ, or Without a Crystal Ball, was saying, "You can't use my name." And that was hilarious because she's sitting there introducing herself with her name every single time she opens a video, and then also talking, also while wearing a hoodie with her name on it. And so actually, yeah, might as well let's chat about this drama. Let's have a little gossip ish chat type of stuff because I don't usually do that or do videos on it, but might as well. This whole thing that's going on with them is ridiculous. Does anybody else think that it's just a shit show going in circles more than you could think of? And it's baffling how YouTube hasn't even attempted to step in yet. Like they haven't tried, and they didn't do anything with Shane Dawson, and they didn't do something with Onision. Like, are we turning this into a safe place or a dangerous place? You know, putting on that little thing of yes, it's for kids, and no, it's not for kids doesn't really help. If you're gonna leave people like that on here, I'm not talking about Without a Crystal Ball or any of them, any of those. I'm talking about Shane Dawson and Onision. I'm jumping all over the place, I know, but just putting that out there. But also with legalities and this whole new thing about creator on creator harassment, people are being sued, and YouTube is like da 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 la di da di da di da di da di da. There's rainbow somewhere over. It's like, what are they doing? I know. Wait, you mean like YouTube? Yeah, that's actually a good point. If they're not a big company, and it's really sad how creators like I have issues. Like I don't understand stuff, but like there's no chance in hell that I could talk to them and I don't get paid for the content. And like I said, I kind of like it because I don't have to. Aside from being a decent human being, I mean like the whole like working, like swearing and stuff like that. I don't get shit from that. So that's nice being a small creator, and I get to be so much closer to all of you. Okay, checking in on this. Who's Pokimane? Don't know them. H3H3. I know they had their own shared drama, but I don't know much about them. I know Keemstar, honestly. If I said I don't know what drum it is, it's simply because there's just too many options to pick from. Also, I mentioned it in the last video if you guys wanted to hear some of my singing and guitar playing and letting me know if you'd like some content from singing, stuff like that after we finish with the drama type of stuff. It's very random, I know, but I want to know if you guys think it's worth it to even upload those videos. She's some streamer. Oh yeah, Twitch had a whole like meltdown on Twitch. No, they don't protect her probably. They protect money. Pretend this is tea. Gets you a lot of places. Allegedly, in my personal opinion, anything I've said regarding this, this type of stuff gets you a lot of places, keeps you from a lot of places, protects you from a lot of things, gets you in a lot of trouble. Personal opinion, don't come for me, don't hurt me. My opinion. And also, I have none anyways. I'm guessing you're saying that this channel isn't mine, covers all the bases. If so, thank you. I guess maybe that's what I was like, because I was like, a lot of people like they say pick a niche and that helps you get more subscribers or something. But like to me, it's just I feel like I'm gonna make a video about whatever I feel like, and so yeah, I agree. My humble opinion, and to anybody watching this, and this is all opinions, so nobody come for anybody. Also, when Ray, when you said and music, Ray, by the way, Lou Willie was saying that they like their name to be Ray, I think. So that's who I'm referring to when I say that. Unless you prefer if I say Lou to not have any confusion, just tell me. But yeah, I guess this channel really does cover the bases. My whole thing with this channel was basically just like, hey, look, an autistic person has multiple facets to them, and we're not a person trapped inside a body. We're actually a person. And I want to educate. But then as it went along, it was also like, you know what? Let me just have fun too, which is the point of it too. Let me show you guys I have a life too, and I'll educate you along the way. And the best way is entertainment, because not a lot of people want to just sit through boring stuff. So, yeah. Yes. Yes, I agree. It's really like protecting the creators and stuff. Like that whole bullshit is bullshit. That's all it is. They're protect the creators what? No, it's protect some of them. And okay, as a disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged, my own thing, my opinions. Now, moving on from that, all of it seems to be related to how much money someone has. And that's kind of how it works everywhere in the world. The next installment of Watch Me Fail. Let me see. I think they have, I'm going to address you, Snowy, in a sec. I think that a lot of people have too, and I think what I'll do now probably is like more of the hang out with me while I'm doing something, kind of like how people talk while they're eating mukbangs and stuff like that. And they do something while they talk, like I've done bathtub stuff, and I'll just educate while I'm doing that. And that's what I was trying to do today also, was talking about that whole apology thing and clarifying the empathy and sympathy type of thing. And that's what I do, is like how there's a difference between it and about the psychology of that. But I'm also still a student. So that's what I'm going to keep saying until I'm a med student. Hopefully you guys will stick by me until then. So we got a long ride ahead of us. And as for the Watch Me Fail selection, I noticed that's pretty popular, but I didn't get many requests for it. Thinking, since live is doing pretty well, and because those ones are really difficult because of without editing, and I don't have my hair dye with me. I don't have any of that stuff, but the next installment should be another hair dyeing one, either that or cooking or any type of special request. Because I did painting a coffin. I've done dyeing my hair multiple times. What else can I fail at? A lot of things. I'm just trying to figure out what would be the funniest thing to fail at. Honestly, if you asked me to walk across the sidewalk, I could probably figure out how to fail at that. Or should we do it in my academic life? It's a bit too dark. Okay. I am kind of starving. Let's see. I actually had that idea too. I was just thinking about watching me fail with my decorations. That's a potential. It just depends on when I can decorate and if I'm gonna be doing it like if it's gonna be like a friend family thing, aka fiance and roommate. If we can do that, then that'll be it. Or it'll be a hair dye sequel thing. Or cleaning. I don't know. I've got story times more than that. I'm not sure. Christmas decorations, I think I will definitely do something with that. I just don't know what I'll be doing. I was thinking of that too. I'm just so annoyed. I'm not annoyed, but it's just like all of my shit is back in my apartment, not here. But I could do I actually want to do the jewelry haul. Let's do the jewelry haul, but that won't be a watch me fail. Let me write this shit down. Okay. Lives are so much fun. You know what? We're going to set up lives. But first, let me write down. Okay. Home. Watch me fail. Oh, shit. That move. I literally failed. The thing failed while I was trying to write the word fail. That is so sad. The pen ran out of ink. Okay. Let's hope this works. You know what? Let's just try again. Let's just try again. Watch me fail. I'm just writing down Christmas decor. Or of course on my list is the word dying in some way, shape, or form. And then I still don't know how to spell jewelry. Yeah. Jewelry haul. That's true. So they could be. It just depends. Maybe it'll be a watch me fail jewelry haul. Perfect. It'll be a watch me fail jewelry haul actually because I've broken some of my jewelry and it was so easy. That's perfect. Thank you, you guys. It'll be a watch me fail jewelry haul because some of my jewelry is sad and there are sad stories behind them. Also, I love how there's like abbreviations of watch me fail and people have used the hi hello me again. No, I'm not breaking it on purpose. I mean, there's stories from ones that I accidentally broke before that were stupid. I'm not gonna like go on camera and be like, oops, watch me fail. Or oops, watch me fail. And I did this because this one just broke, okay? I'm not just like actually that crazy. I mean I am, but not expressing it in this form. Oh, that's gonna go on my channel. Me just breaking a pen randomly. Okay, so I've got it written down. Oops, I almost used the broken one. Let's see. So that's one idea. Now I'm thinking something Christmas themed. I do need to catch up on the true crime one. But that's going to be probably later because when I'm okay. It was, but it died. I mean, it was from an orthopedic institute. Had to go sometime. That was my stomach, by the way, if you heard that. Okay, I'm writing true crime when ready. You know what's sad? Oh, okay, we had 6. We got 5. How many people are here? I don't know. But anyways. Okay, we'll do Christmas videos, some type of themed one. Maybe, ooh, I got an idea. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. We're going to have a jewelry haul, and we're going to have a watch me fail, which is going to be a surprise Christmas themed one. And if the Christmas themed one doesn't work, then it'll be a watch me fail with a jewelry haul, or both, 2 watch me fails. But I have a surprise when I just thought of it. Yes, you heard my stomach. I think I should probably eat, but I just thought of that, and I'm so excited. I just thought of exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, and I'm going to write down here, plan lives. So is this like a good time? You're going to come with me while I heat up some food, by the way, because this is getting ridiculous. Let's check my battery, though. 27%. I think we're good. Okay. Where's my little thing? What is it? Just look at that one. Sorry. Well, too fucking bad. I have to make food. Otherwise, you're going to be listening to a symphony of whale sounds from my abdomen. Honestly, this is so much fun hanging out with you guys. Okay, so I know fast enough what I'm eating because this is all I've got right now. Because I'm gluten intolerant and vegetarian. Not vegan, but vegetarian. And no, I'm not about to sit here and yell at all of you about vegans. Ugh. So, what would you guys think of doing? Nope, nothing wrong with it at all. I actually like it. Just hope my stomach does. What would you guys think of lives? Would you like them, like, how many times a week? Or how many times, like, I think minimum once a week, unless I'm not feeling great. And let's go with a way to update you guys is going to be a pinned comment on the latest video or latest live. That's how I will be talking to you guys. So that's all I have as an option. Just a sec. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm cooking. This is me cooking. Funny thing is, I've made this so many times, I don't know why I even need to read this. See, I'm an excellent cook. There's no discussion page for me, I think. Like, I don't get that. But I mean, like, I was going to say we could just have a planned thing regularly each week to make things easier. Also, I've been waiting for somebody to tell me chug, 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 chug. Is that an excuse? I don't know. But I was thinking, honestly, it's still like you guys show up even when I come on randomly. And as long as you guys keep the bells on. What is it, Snubby? You don't want to tell me to chug yourself. You don't want to be the one who does it. I will if Snubby says it. I will if Snubby says it. It's only like half a can. But if Snubby says it, I will chug the rest of this one, open another one, and chug another half. Oh, God, I didn't know you were going to say it. I thought you were going to be an asshole. Okay. I have the saddest burps. I don't know why, but I don't know how to properly burp. Like, I'm not embarrassed. I just don't know how. Okay, getting another one. I keep my word. Literally, it's just multiple tiny burps. I appreciate the support. I think I feel my liver crying. Hey, I'm not technically white. Not that there's anything. I'm half Arab, but that's actually worse because it's illegal over there, so that really doesn't give me any props. Fine. All right. We're only doing chugging half the can. All right. What do I get if I chug the whole can? Okay, if I chug the whole thing, will you guys show up tomorrow at 7 PST Pacific Standard Time and sit with me? Wait, what day is tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. And sit with me while I review some homework. That sound good? It's about forensic psychology, so it's actually really interesting. So we're good. We're going to do that. Let me get a thumbs up from both of y'all, or from whoever's here. Okay. I may have to pause just because it's cold and gets good timing. But anyways. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's fucking cold. I'm only stopping because I have a bunch of cavities. And it's cold. Fuck you. I will do it. What was the saddest burp? Done. Give me a moment to not throw up. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to throw up. If that had been warm, I did it for the homework support. A few drops did drip down. I don't actually have that should be like, what's half of me? Mabruk. Tibarak fik. Do I know you? Aw. I'm getting a little catching on a little bit. Snowy. Did you copy and paste that? Or tell me. Oh. Well, thank you for helping me feel less fat. I've been feeling fat lately. So I can't see because I'm getting the food. I will check as soon as I put on a plate. Oh, almost done. Oh. Okay, let's see what's here. درس العلم العربي. والله طيب. I'm not sure because, you know, I can see the geography of where my subscribers are from. But there's no issue if you're from where I'm from. I just mean, like, I'm curious if I know you. Because that would be interesting. Thank you. I think you've been doing pretty good. Also, most people say wallah or wallahi in a different way. But you're doing pretty good. Okay. Where'd you learn Arabic? Again, by the way, I should be burping more from all that. I don't know what my issue is, and it's not like it comes out the other way either. It just comes out in tiny bits at a time, like. I'm not ashamed to burp. It just doesn't work. And don't judge me. Yes, I'm grabbing another one, but this time I'm not chugging, unless I get something very, very good in return. Although, seriously, guys, if you guys are willing to sit with me while I read some of my homework, that would be a lifesaver, specifically because I have to pass the class. And the thing is, it interests me. And if it were up to me, I would buy the book. It's just like, because I know it's school, it's like, oh, no, never mind. I don't know why I speak with Arabic accent. Let me sit down, if I can, without dropping something. Okay. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, do we have a new person? Dearborn? What? Did I see something or did I make that up in my head? Honestly, I commend your work ethic. Oh, it's because I'm borrowing slippers and they're not my size. I actually have tiny, tiny feet. Oh, wow, I need new socks. But yeah, I have tiny feet. Like, compared to the rest of me. I do the wave, I dance with my feet. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's probably the apple juice. Okay, I'm actually glad that you'll knock that homework out because that'll be good for you. That'll end up being like, I'm glad I'm encouraging you to finish your homework at least. Yeah, because I walked in the living room and it's carpeted. Maybes, what's your issue? No, it's just annoying because they make it hard to walk sometimes and easy to fall over. And it's annoying to find shoes that fit me. It's also annoying because my fingers are so skinny trying to get an engagement ring. Like, I'm trying to pick an engagement ring. If you guys have any options, I'm getting like a temporary ish one from Etsy. If you guys have ideas, I love gemstones. Emerald is a birthstone of my fiance. Like simplistic. Also, I'm not insecure about much about myself, but my mental disorders. I try to separate it. Like about my weight. Sorry, I'm doing this because I'm feeling like I have allergies. I was for oh wait. Well, I'm not getting like the engagement ring. He has this whole thing of like he doesn't really understand the value, but he understands that it means a lot to me and where I come from it's kind of different. And so right now it's just a temporary thing I'm getting from Etsy for like the depends on the price, but it's always like 100, 200, which is a lot, but I'm not getting the really big one right now. And I've been engaged for a while. So it's just this one. Can you hear this? Did you hear that? Where's the mic? Can you hear that? Where's the mic on this? I don't know where mic is. Testing. Wait. Does this make a sound? Do you hear a shaking sound? Yeah, the thing is like he's not cheap. It's just I have an engagement ring that was better, but it didn't fit. It's this one and he got ripped off. Well, yeah, that's dirt cheap for an engagement ring because I'm getting like a temporary one. I just want one that'll last longer. This was like 17 bucks and I paid for it. I like engagement rings because it just reminds me I get to basically what I was trying to show you guys is that it makes a shaky sound because the gem is loose and it's cubic zirconium, obviously. Oh, I know you didn't mean that. I was just clarifying my point of view. Like why I'm getting such a cheaper one because an expensive one, if you're getting the right kind of expensive one, it's expensive for a reason. It's meant to last. That's why later I want to get an expensive one. So I totally get it. I didn't think you were saying like it's bad. I was just explaining my point of view. But yeah, totally like it's fine. And I'm just man. I know. I don't want like something like that. That's why I'm waiting to get something that like really means something. Oh, dude, the wedding, I'm I'd be cool with a drive-through wedding. It would save the whole conflict of like who's supposed to come to the wedding, all that. But I've been engaged for like 2-ish years. But where I come from in Saudi, it's like people can't even talk to the person until you're engaged. And for me, it was like after a breakup where my ex, I say my best friend married my ex because I don't care about my ex. But what hurt was my best friend marrying my ex. My best friend. So let me see. Nope. Wait, Bleach, was that in the story about fake friends? No, no, no. Bleach, I don't believe was related to it. Did I mention this one? Remind me. Wait, just give me. I'm not sure, but the one I'm talking about is one who was my friend since I was 2. Did I mention that about Bleach? Yeah, I mentioned a couple of friends, but Bleach in particular. Bleach, I believe I remember which friend it was. And if it's the one I'm remembering, by the way, we made up. And I even told her, like, hey, I made a video about you. I've written a song about you that's like shitting on you. And she's like, well, you're right. So, yeah, that was different. The one that I'm talking about, I haven't ever put a story up, but I've thought of it. But I think live might be better. It's the story of I introduced them and I trusted them, and they made jokes about getting together to escape their parents. And then I could understand why I wouldn't be invited to the wedding because of like restrictions back in the culture. Which would talk to me, didn't want to acknowledge, kind of basically used me to see him. And then once he acted like he was my friend because I was trying to make amends to make things normalish because I wanted to be civil because I wanted to put her first. Suddenly she didn't want to see him anymore because it's only through me. Sorry if this gets out. Oops. Secret's out. You met him through me. I don't know if that secret's out or not, but like I'm what gets me is that after a year of not speaking to me, I think I texted her. And I haven't checked the chat yet, by the way, but I'm gonna. And then she told me I'm a bad influence and everything, which is hilarious because funny how the bad influence introduced you to your current husband. And the bad influential parts were the things that involved what it took to get to your current husband, who is my ex. Royally fuck you. We were friends since we were 2. That's what hurts, and it still hurts, and I hate that. And honestly, the song that I wrote about Bleach kind of fits her more. I feel like that's a more juicy story for this live, but after that, after a year of not speaking to me, she's like, by the way, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're a bad influence. I realized that the people in my life affect me more. And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, that seems more like a you problem, not a me problem. And I wrote out this long message to try to explain, like, hey, I'm engaged. I got my life together. I got my shit together. Then I deleted it all. And I was like, I don't have to prove anything to you. You're a real friend. Why should I have to? That one of the best things I ever did. It was so satisfying. And she was like, well, I'll talk to you when I'm ready. And I was like, well, I'm here. And I'd love to hear the response, and I'd hope it's an apology. But damn, that was like, I'm gonna use you. And if she sees this, I'll probably still be the bad guy. Oh well, it's fun to be the bad guy, especially when you're right. Let me check the chat. Which part must have felt great? I'm gonna eat before my stomach decides to scream. That's maybe she's using the restroom. She's very clean. Well, I didn't tell him off, that's the thing. Unless you mean now. But I just told her, like, why should I have to prove anything? What's your problem, May? May? May wants food. I didn't get to tell him off, which is the part that sucked. But at the same time, I guess I'm a bad influence. Seems to have a better idea of things. You want to know what's hilarious? I might delete this slide, but like how karma works, right? I mentioned how they did it to get away from their parents because of the restrictions, which I would completely understand doing so. So shitty. Like in a situation though, other than marrying your best friend's ex, when I trusted them. Hilarious story is that the first time that he met her, he got a nosebleed, and I lent him my scarf to use, and it took forever to get that back and to get that out of it. Like the stain, I think, was still there for ages. I don't have that scarf anymore. I don't know where it went, but I kind of like that scarf. Like, damn it. And he kept telling me how beautiful she was, and I was like, I trust you. And I was younger then, but it was a lot of also I trusted her. And then once I even showed the timeline of when he was playing both of us, still she stuck with him, but it was more of like her, less of what he did. Like, okay, he's a fucking asshole, whatever. She was my best friend since I was 3. No, actually 2. 2 years old. 16. Sorry, those burps are starting to come. 16, 17 years meant nothing after all that. And you know what's funny? I said they wanted to get away from their parents. They did for a bit. But they're right back where they started. Maybe I'm a bitch for being happy. But I'm not happy because they're hurting. I'm just happy that karma's a bitch. I'm good, Katie. Who are you? Are you a subscriber? No, they're not divorced, but like they got together, Snowy. But they got together and married, and they married early around 17, at 17. Oh, you're a new person. Okay, I'm just gonna address Katie. Let me see who you are. Let's see. Well, have you been here a bit? Not sure what's going on. No, they're not divorced, by the way, Shinobi. What happened was they got married, and then the whole idea was to get away from parents, so they moved, and they flew away. and then like to live somewhere else. That was the whole idea. And then that was the funny part. Also, I'm glad you think the stream is nice, Katie. And then after that, there was a scholarship, okay? And it's a scholarship that I'm applying for now. It's a big deal to get it. She dropped it because she couldn't handle some of the stuff. I get it if you have depression. I get it completely, but it's still, tell me you could take an academic leave, you could figure it out. But either way, they ended up right back having to travel back. And then they ended up right where they started. Thank you, Katie. Sorry, I just don't know yet. I don't know who you are, and I've been getting a bunch of spam, and I couldn't tell if you're new or not. I was just worried, but let me just, I'm really, really sorry. Snowy, everything looks good. Snowy. This has nothing to do with you, Katie, by the way. Thank you, Katie, for arriving. I was wondering, Snowy and Ray, since you guys have been here for a while, can you make people... I realized if I clicked on you guys, you can make people moderators. What does a mod do? This has nothing to do with you, Katie. But how are you doing, Katie? Tell me. Also, I'm glad that you think this stream seems nice. This is a safe place for all of us to talk. Let me know if you have any subjects you want us to talk about. I was just giving some juice on an old drama situation. Yay, everybody's being nice to each other. Sorry. I was just surprised, genuinely, Katie. I'm so sorry. Please, Katie, forgive me. I just reacted that way because I've had so many bots, but okay. So, again, nothing to do with any of the new people, but Katie, I am so appreciative that you got here. What do you think? You want to stick around? I'd love for you to stick around and hear more of the story. And as for Snowy, would you like to be a mod? And by the way, Katie, what kind of content do you like? Sorry for speaking with my mouth open. Okay. I'm asking you and Ray, aka Lily, just because you've been here the whole time and you've been for so long. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody else. It's just because you guys have been here a lot. No, I've got such a small channel. I don't know if it would be as much of a responsibility. All right. Cool. That way, I can do that. And wait, let me know if I added you to properly. I don't, but the problem is with new channels, you get a lot of bots. And I got some on the last couple of videos. That's what I want to monitor. Because I've gotten since the beginning. I've gotten, so that's just what I need you guys to check for, is for any bots. Because there was this one person who put a link to a dating site. And I was like, okay, I obviously don't watch things because I'm engaged. And aside from that, it has nothing to do with anything. These bots don't know what's coming. Yeah, also there was the hi boys thing. I didn't know if that was a bot or not. It seemed fairly harmless. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys as mods just to make sure, just in case, and in the future, because you guys have been here since the beginning, and I know you're not bots. Really, I'm just worried if anything comes up. So, how do you guys want me to continue the story, or wait, how do we? That's what I thought too, but the thing is, I was like, well, it seems harmless because there's no link, but I was also concerned because it was like, well, what if they can, wait, do mods have access to my YouTube channel? I just realized that. Or is it just lives? Please let me know. Okay. I want to leave it at that because not that I don't trust you guys, just that I literally don't know you. So it is. I just don't want to get rid of it because like the algorithm supports engagement and I don't delete anything, even if it's a stupid comment. I don't delete it unless it includes something incredibly rude or something that's a scam or something that could hurt somebody. I don't think there's a point to it. Eyesore or not, like hate comments are an eyesore. I'm waiting for my first real hate comment. Then it will be a rite of passage. And thank you too, by the way, for agreeing to be mods. I very much appreciate it. You two are officially my mods. It's very early to have them, but because the newbies get a lot of bots. But anyways, do you want me to continue on the juicy story or do you want another topic? Ooh, we're at 4 people. Hello, whoever it is. I'm using the wrong side. Hello, whoever it is. Hopefully you don't leave. And wait, so you can remove, I think it's fine if you can remove comments. Can you touch the videos? Do you have access to anything else? Because I'm fine if mods are okay, so you can't delete videos then. And you can't access my information, right? You can only adjust comments and things during lives, correct? Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna call you Lou if it's okay, just for the sake of because other people might get confused. Oh, you guys can edit videos. Okay. Do you guys can you see my email address? Like, do you have access to my account? I don't think you can edit videos. Let me check. I think I can edit the restrictions. Not that I don't trust you, I just don't know you. You know? Okay, so you guys can modify my channel through YouTube Studio, but you can't impact like any. But that's what you have access to, right? Hey, guys, if you want to make an about section for me, if you guys want to make a banner, That'd be cool. Because I can get rid of it right away if it's shitty, but I don't think it would be. Oh, you guys can only remove sections? Well, what should I do in the about section? Like, what should I write? Okay, so you can only remove comments, affect comments. That's right. All right, and you have no access to anything else. That's good. Thank you guys for being honest. Like, you guys have been here a long time, so I'll believe you all. And also, I can track it anyways. And if you guys have any ideas for a banner or something like that, I don't know. I'm not good at that type of stuff. Damn, I'm surprised you guys are still up. It's getting late. Also, that I'm so gross when I. Well, believe it or not, I actually do a lot of art. I just don't know how to do digital shit at all. No, we've lost like all the only other two people that came. Well, I hope people subscribe. I love how it's just like the mods are the only ones talking. I have no problem with it. You guys are great. I had a question though. If either of you know, should I make an Instagram specifically for this or something? And I don't know what you guys call me, like as subscribers. Oh, you remember I write poetry and draw. I paint more, so I'm better at painting than poetry. I'm all over the place now. Y'all made me choke, so. That was a messed up thing. It's so fun to go live. I love this. Do you guys want to hear some of my guitar playing? Yeah, I thought about Instagram. I just don't know more about contacting people. Like Snowy talked about how they don't have like other stuff either. And I don't know if people use Discord or whatever. So I'm not sure. What's your issue, May? Thank you, Lou. Do you mind that I call you that? Problem with Twitter is I could post the letter W and people would find a way to make me canceled. And it's like, it's not worth it. And I want to be able to have like community tabs and stuff. Okay, I think May wants specific food. I fed her earlier fairly recently. I swear, I feed my cat. Akid? Tibi nakid? Ta'ali Akid. I taught her Arabic for food. Okay, May. You'll get your Akid, don't worry. Akid! Just give me a moment. She's very hungry. Akid! There you go. Oh, baby, you need water, baby. I'm so sorry. Normally she will start drinking from my water cup, but I didn't have a water cup out. That's how she reminds me to refill her water. She's actually a cat that's amazing at hydrating herself somehow. Here you go. Okay, she's been fed and watered. Sounds like a plant, not a creature. I'm gonna check the comments in a second. Okay, from what I can see, mods can just do comments. Let me just see what you guys are saying as soon as I sit down. Earlier I chugged. I haven't done that in ages. Maybe 21, but I don't act it usually. Okay, let's see. Twitter really is toxic. Mod 1, Mod 2. Aw, amazing. So, I honestly, I feel so like thing 1 or 2. I'm not gonna do that because then there will be a fight about who's 1 or 2. I'm gonna call you Lou. I'm gonna call the other Snowy. That's what it's gonna be. Besides, if I call things, I literally okay. What I do in my phone when I categorize things, I do. I made. You know how you make those little boxes that have a cluster of apps? I made them things on my mother's phone, and for me, it's stuffs, more stuffs, job plus stuffs, extra stuffs, food plus stuffs, other stuffs, random extra stuffs, and then the original stuffs. Okay, I hope, Lou, that you're of age, and I'm saying that because I should say it. Hey, I got another one. Like, we can do a cheers at least. Well, I go with the categorizations that I have that make absolutely no sense to anyone else. But I think job stuffs is pretty clear. Well, I guess it does make sense that it would seem completely unknown. Now, does everyone have some sort of liquid beverage, water, Diet Coke? I always say that because I love Diet Coke. Don't try to tell me the Pepsi is superior. And I know one of you is going to try to say that just to piss me off, but I'm not going to fall for it. And anybody want to cheers? Okay, I will wait. When you both give a thumbs up emoji, I will do a cheers. Before then, I'm just going to enjoy. RC Cola? What's RC? What's RC? I'm really what's RC? I want to know. It is. It's too sweet. Pepsi is too sweet. Also, in Saudi, somebody called me Bibsi because my hair was blue. And the way they pronounce it is Bibsi instead of Pepsi. So they were like, "Oh, Bibsi." And I'm like, "Ah, idiot." In my head. Okay. Waiting for the second. Shinobi, hurry up with your water or whatever. Okay. Cheers. To all of you, to the new mods, and to the people who have been so very kind to me. I really appreciate all of you. And I know this sounds like apple juice talk, but yeah, they don't have the P in Arabic. They have like some ways of doing like making it up, but there's no actual P in the alphabet. Yes, I'm eating cold food. Go ahead and judge me for it. But I was also explaining how they just called me Bibsy or Pepsi because of my hair. Yeah. Oh, wait. Farsi has a P? I know they use the same alphabet. Yeah, but it was really just about calling my hair that. But this is so pathetically like, look, I'm borrowing shampoo. It looks like I'm trying to go blonde. Also, I need to wash my hair, which you can probably tell from the fact that it's holding its shape. But I think that RC Cola. Oh, it's a brand. Okay. I thought you were talking about like a type of of the Coca-Cola brand. Well, I buy the cheap shit when I can, even though it tastes bad, but I'll say that my favorite is Diet Coke, not the actual Coke. That shit doesn't work on people with ADHD. Northern soda. Northern, that really specifies, Lou. Thanks. Okay, more popular. All right. Y'all are really explaining it to me. I appreciate that so much. You're not even saying what country. Do you have curly hair, Lou? I don't remember, or I don't know at all what a moon pie is. I'm a witch, so I should. I should probably do a witch supplies haul. I'm a secular agnostic witch, not Wiccan, not Satanist, and also Satanists, by the way, don't believe in Satan. That's the funny part. Everybody's always like, "Oh, satanic." Okay, either that involves Satan, but if you're talking about the religion, then there's no Satan at all. Lives are so much fun. I don't know why I haven't done this more. Let's see. It's like eating melted plastic between two pieces of cardboard. Jesus Christ, that sounds awful. What's a pain in the rear end to keep? The moon pies or the cola or what? I'm confused. Or maybe I'm not, or I should be, or I shouldn't be, and I am. Do you guys want me to do a witchy shit haul? Oh, you were talking about hair, that it looks cool. Do you mean dyed? This is, oh, you said you don't dye your hair. You mean the curls? So it took me a sec. Listen, that was all your fault. Both of y'all. Um, Probably less coily because this, by the way, is the straightened. This is the straightened without a straightener version of my hair. It's because I've been borrowing shampoo. My hair, I used to call it a white afro. But I don't know if that's okay anymore. But either way, it's as coily as you can get for like a Middle Eastern person. Like I've got extremely coily hair, but the difference is that it's extremely fine. And please pray for my hair. And if you're Arab, say mashallah and spit about the fact that it hasn't fallen out. Or just in general. Yeah, witchy shit haul. As in like, yeah, it is your fault. Witch haul. That sounds weird. That sounds like I'm hauling a bunch of witches around. I said witchy shit. All my witchcraft supplies. Which, by the way, is a craft. Which is why they call it witchcraft. It's not a religion to practice witchcraft. You can be a Christian witch. You can be a Jewish witch. You can be a Muslim witch. You could be any type of witch. If you practice the craft, it doesn't mean that you're Wiccan or anything like that. Which isn't bad, I'm just letting y'all know. Oh, okay. Let me just bring in my crew. Listen, even if we could fly in with broomsticks, they probably would be like, you're too awkward. We don't want to be your friend. I don't have a coven. I'm sort of a solo witch because I've tried to have people, but most of them are like newbies that want to be introduced. And it's like, I'm not a high priestess, but also like, I'm not good with people either. So, do you want a witchy shit haul? Because I'll write it down. I'll cross it out if you don't. Oh, wait. I messed it up already, so just tell me yes or no. Alright, the little thing. Alright, I'm gonna assume that's a witchy shit haul because I have no witches to haul around. Besides, it's a pandemic, dude. I just spelled witch wrong. And I am one. It's a sad. I wrote with. That's true. Have I mentioned that, or did you already know that, Snowy? Do you prefer Snowy or Snowy? Like with a more pronounced name, like Snowy. I don't know. I just love trying to pronounce things as close as possible. Also, I'm not entirely free to be on my own, but it is more powerful to have other people's energy. I said it in multiple ways, but I'll just keep saying it in different ways or voice. If you don't mind my asking, where are you from originally? I know you lived in Michigan, but I mean, you're here. Like, where are you from? If you don't mind my asking. I'm writing down witchy stuffs. Oh. I wrote down planned lives too. Let's see what they're. I've been saying that. Well, I know you're from Michigan, but I mean, like, so are you just as if it's like you're just American? But I mean, that's how people view Americans right now. So are you American? What about you, Lou? Probably eat more considering how much I chugged. And yeah, you kind of were like, that's how much I am. That's sizing me, but like doing that so fast hit because I had an empty stomach. Michigan as well. Dude, if I said every place I was from as well, fuck you, state. Sorry, that was probably, actually, I'm not sorry, but that was probably a horrible way to say hi, but like, greetings from Texas. I've had family who live there. It's very cheap. Seems nice. Except a lot of, I feel like if I went there, I'd get shot. And I only say that because I went through Idaho, which isn't like Texas, and there were a bunch of like bumper sticker. I'm not judging you, Lou, by the way, but I'm just saying like it would make me uncomfortable because I saw. Actually, I don't think I would, but I saw a bunch of bumper stickers when I was going through Idaho, saying things like "licensed to kill terrorists," and I'm like, let's hope nobody reads my last name. I'm glad I'd be cool. Rumi and I say we're like white passing, which I am because I'm extremely pale, which I hope to keep up for the gothic aesthetic. Not really for any other reason. Also, it'd be nice to not sunburn, but Texas, I kind of wanted to visit there. Yeah. I get judgy as, but then again, I came from Saudi, so pretty sure my couldn't get much less judgy. I don't know, it just freaked me out a bit going through, like, Utah and Idaho to see all those, like, bumper stickers of, like, "License to shoot terrorists," or "Lifetime license to shoot these people," and I'm like, "I'm gone soon," and I just got the bumper sticker that said, "The closer you get, the slower I drive." But honestly, I do like the South, the accents are amazing, and I've always wanted to go to Louisiana and, how am I forget it's obviously because of the apple juice that I'm forgetting. The the South in, St. Louis or St. Louis. I forget. Yeah, New Orleans. I love that I've been wanting to go there forever. Ugh. It's on my bucket list. It's a place that I really wanna go, especially as a secular witch, like, I mean, come on. I'm dying to go to that place. Is it from the hurricane or is it just in general? Before I go, I'm gonna ask you for a lot of advice, but just curious, what's wrong with the shoe shine? Unfortunately, I feel like I'll miss out on a lot of gumbo because I'm gluten sensitive and vegetarian. So I don't even get the comfort food. But I want to go to all the voodoo shops. I don't practice voodoo, but like they have the shit and they have I like to learn from each type of, different type of practice of it. Like I said, it's a practice. I love how you're writing it as Nolans, not even New Orleans. It's Nolans. Oh, Jesus. Okay, definitely gonna be doing that soon. It's one of my places like definitely on my bucket list. And I make my bucket list very realistic, just so you know. Honestly, if they wanted to bet a quarter or something, I would do it just because it would be funny and probably because they need it. And also because I'm pretty sure I'd beat them. Listen, I'm a witch. And also, I know logistically you can easily tell how many children you could look at someone. Like, okay, if you've watched the series Sherlock, and also it's just not hard because you go off the statistical data that's average. I mean, I'm sure you get scammed everywhere just because it's such a hot tourist area. But the funny thing is, I'm so poor that it would be like, I'd love to partake in your scam, but I'm too poor to. What do you mean? Like, you're in a fun place because of the scamming or because of the touristy shit? What the fuck does that even mean? Okay, I'm sure if you watch my channel, you know how stubborn I am. I would not give up a quarter if somebody was trying to tell me that damn line. That's a damn lie. It's a damn lie and a damn line. A damned line. Like nobody's gonna get me with that. Yeah, I came from my mama. My father can't give birth. My shoes are on my feet, I hope. If they're not given back. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do from that. I would love to see them try that on me. Like, I'm not saying I'm completely, like, unscammable, but I'd love to see them try to tell me, look me in the eye and tell me, let's see, you got your shoes on your feet. Father can't give birth and he came from your mama. I don't understand how that's supposed to not be true. Of course it's true. I got shoes on my feet. My father can't give birth. And I came from my mama unless I was adopted, and last I checked I wasn't. And what line is the most clever shit ever? Did you mean their line or mine? Or what? Were you trying to say you can buy one? Because I'm pretty sure you can't buy one in most places. I want to go to their cemeteries because they have beautiful coliseums. And I'm not surprised the ground spits them back up after the hurricane. And also, sorry, got a wedgie. Luckily, I wear baggy clothes. The ground spits them back up. What, do they not want them? Why am I starting to speak with a southern accent? I actually have families like Midwest or Southern, and I'm in the south of California, pretty towards the south, but not necessarily mentality. Not that that's bad, but like I'm just explaining. Wait, are you trying to tell me they, like, I don't get the point of saying you can't. Oh, I read that as you can't buy a body. And I wasn't super. I thought you meant like you can. I was like, oh yeah, okay, wasn't interested, but cool to know. I didn't put it past. Well, yeah, obviously that's why they make them over, like in the caskets, like over because they can't bury them. But yeah, that reminds me why. I can't wait to see that place. When this pandemic's over, this one of the first things on my list. Why do I feel like I'm getting a heat rash from a couch on my ass? You know, I've only been to a cemetery like once or so in my life. And in Saudi, women aren't allowed to go. They also don't properly actually mark graves. But I can't wait to see the mausoleums and the tombs, mausoleums, and what are they called? Starts with a C, not caskets. It's the catacombs. I forget the exact name. I can't believe. Yeah, okay, I was right. Catacomb. Am I pronouncing that right? Also, I'm so sorry for reading that as buying a body. Well, that's the thing. It's more of the ceremony that they're buried, and you don't really go visit where they. It's men are the ones who go. Women aren't allowed in. There's a ceremony for their death, but it's sort of like I guess the idea is that they're all equal in death, so you don't go visit them. Really, catacomb. Well, what's a? Like when I said it, I felt like I was pronouncing it wrong. What is the proper pronunciation? Hmm. When you learn Arabic, and especially because I kind of learned them at the same time, everything's very phonetic. So you just go by. That's why a lot of people who are Arab or of Arab descent or of that type of language will speak and read things like phonetically, like just as they're written. سمع الله حمده to glossy LOL or lol. Hello to you. I don't know if that's some sort of spammy stuff, but like, okay, if you just want to say that, cool. I mean, I get that joke a lot, so not sure what the point of that was. Yeah, no shit. I know it's explode. What are you trying to make me explode? No, at Lou. I'm just saying the roads on the way there are horrifying. No, your pronunciation. Oh, thank God, my pronunciation is fine. You only wait, Snowy. There's another person in the chat. Saw it says ghost ghosty. Yeah, there you are, ghosty. I was trying to find the emoji. What emoji? Why are you trying to blow something up? I know I'm half Arab, but like, can you come up with a better joke? Like, be original at least. Weird, I do. Like it says their name is GHSSTYLOL. Okay, I'm gonna turn Snowy off of mod and see if you can see it. Just for a sec. Weird. Maybe they're in the review. I'm gonna put you back as a mod. Okay, I put you back as a mod. Check if the comments are in the review area. Maybe that's why you couldn't see them. But that makes no sense why a mod could see them, but why a mod couldn't see them, but I could. But anyways, hi. I don't mind jokes, but get original at least. Yeah, I do because I'm half white. I am half white. I'm very, very pale, but I am half Arab. So that was a joke when I was growing up that like I look white as fuck. So don't blame me for having that confusion. I don't know what to call you. Gossy? Ghosty? ما شاء الله لإيش؟ آه عشان I'm white ولا No, I'm gonna speak in English just for the sake of the chat. Like, I'm not sure what you're saying mashallah about, but thanks. But again, I didn't really understand why you were making those jokes. A little bit immature. Okay, so Snowy and Lou, do you still see that type of stuff? You guys good? I'm just checking on the mods if they've got like access to everything, by the way. We're just chilling here. Oh, okay. I was curious why you couldn't before. But anyways, I think we're all cool. Yeah, they do make the top ones because you're mods. But I guess mods have the chance to look over things. I don't think there's anything like I can get super chats or something from my point because I'm not a big enough channel. Stupid YouTube. I thought of making a Patreon, but I don't know. I mean, I am very poor, but um I'm vegetarian and gluten intolerant, so I basically eat what I can. And I was eating an Amy's like pre-made curry thing. I don't know if that makes a difference about how Arab you are. wanna have a contest. Let's see how Arab you are. I'm pretty sure you'll beat me because I can't eat, riz dajjaj or chicken and rice because I'm vegetarian, so, um, join us if you're not subscribed, I guess, if you wanna be a part of the community and be productive in the community. Honestly, yeah, there isn't a huge selection. There's, like, barely anything I can eat. And it's really annoying because I get it if you want vegetarian food to cost more because that's more of a choice, but like gluten-free shit should not cost more. It's not my choice whether or not I can eat it. Why does it have I get that it takes more to produce the stuff, but like I didn't choose this shit. It pisses me off so much because it's not like I chose to not be able to eat it. So, how's everybody doing? I don't do you think I need 2 mods or 1, by the way, to both of you mods? And, like, if I were to pick one, it's amongst yourselves. I'm not like I just don't know how all this works. I'm very new. And I feel like having 2 might make it harder for the mod to actually moderate stuff. I just don't know. I'm new to all this, but I really like doing lives. So, um, you guys agreed. Oh, wait, let me see. Okay, that's okay. Uh, yeah. I could probably moderate my own chat, but I like to keep the whole thing like going, so it's easier if I don't get distracted because I have like ADHD, so it's harder for me to continue like focus on both. That's why I was wondering. That's why I asked you guys first if you guys the mods were okay with it. If you're okay with it, then perfect. If you don't want to be, just let me know. I guess I'll have 2 and maybe just one of you can work function as 1 per chat or whatever you want, but, like, it's mainly because if I try to focus on the chat, then I'm not gonna be able to, so I'm gonna rely on you guys to get rid of the stupid stuff and to get rid of the okay stuff. So, here's a show of my competence. Thanks for understanding. I think we'll be ending pretty soon because it's getting a bit late for me. But when did I start this? I started this around like I started around 5:30 yesterday. Tonight. So, yeah, thanks for understanding, Lou. I really appreciate it. That's why I like having a mod. Even though it's like such a small thing, it's much easier because you never know when someone's gonna pop in, and then it could pop in and be a bot, or it could pop in and be stupid, or it could pop in and be bad. Not specifying anything. I'm just saying, you know. So that's why I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. And as long you guys said that mods can only impact comments and live chats, right? Well, I already got mods. Ghosty, I think that's how you say it. But thanks, I think. Or like me, what? I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Okay, so Snowy, what I said about what the mods can do, you meant right? That's what you were saying? Sorry, just waiting. Okay, perfect. All right, so was tonight's time a good time? Like to start like around 5:30 or do you prefer 6? Uh anyways, well, Ghosty, if you meant to ban people like you, I'm not sure why you're here. if you think you should be banned. So, gonna call you out for that. Okay. So I'm thinking tomorrow, since I do need to do the studying and it's a day before like when shit is due for me, I'm going to be coming on at 7. Can you guys leave a pinned comment? Just a question. The mods, to the mods. Um, I'm thinking tomorrow I can come on probably 6 p.m. or so. Okay. Just I'm going to hop on tomorrow. I will be online and you can just comment on the last pinned comment I had to the mods if you're okay. You guys good with tomorrow 6 p.m. PST? So about mods. Well, then make sure you're subscribed, Ghosty. I guess. Perfect. Okay, and Lou, you said whatever time. All right, 6 p.m. tomorrow, PST. I'm gonna write that down right now so I don't forget. And we will go live again. And I keep almost using the pen I broke. And we will go live then. Perfect. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. I've had a lot of fun tonight, but I'm getting tired and I kind of have to go soon. And I have to actually start on my studying. So, let's say bye. Thank you all for joining. Please subscribe. I love comments. Comments are my favorite part in the engagement and everything. And hopefully, this live will get uploaded properly and not have an issue. Uh, anyways, so bye for now. I'll see you tomorrow.